Good morning, students. This is Maestra Moss, and today we're doing Module 2, Lesson 1 from our Engage New York workbook. So please fill out our title and the date, and I'm going to ask you to pause the video to copy this down, but don't solve it yet. So copy down the warm-up and these 4 problems as quickly as possible, and then press unpause. Okay, if you're continuing the video, it means you unpaused the video and then replayed it. And this is focused on the zeros trick. So for today's lesson, we're still working with multiplication. We're trying to find the products to answers quickly using the zeros trick. So to solve this problem quickly in your head, all you need to do is do 3 times 1, which is 3, and count how many zeros we have, and there's 1 0, so it's 30. And just to check, you don't need to do this, but I'm just going to show you that we can use the zeros trick and it will still work. 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 1 is 3, so 30 is the same as 30. So for the next problem, 3 times 1 is 3. Count the zeros. There's 2. 1, 2. Okay, you solve the next 2 by yourself, then we'll check them. Okay, let's check them together. 3 times 1 is 3. I have 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Put in my comma. 3,000. And the last one, 3 times 1 is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. After every 3, I put in my comma, 30,000. So let's do another example problem together. So I'm going to copy down some problems. You copy them as well. If you need more time, then pause the video to copy them down. Okay, I just made up 4 more problems. If you need more time, pause this and then unpause when you're ready to do the math with me. Okay, so notice, this is very similar, but not quite as easy to do in our heads. We may need to do the first math problem with multiplication standard algorithm to find the product. So let's do that. 8 times 5 is 40. Put down the 0, carry the 4. 8 times 4 is 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 360. So I know my product is 360. Now that I know that 45 times 8 is 360, I can do the rest of the problems very fast in my head using the zeros trick. So for example, this next problem is exactly the same as the first one, except there's 1 more 0. So I know the product is going to be 360 and add 1 0. And then I put in my comma, 3,600. You try these 2 by yourself, knowing that this fact, the product is 360, and counting the zeros. Go ahead. All right, let's check it. So I already know 45 times 8 is 360. And then I'm going to add 1, 2 zeros. 1, 2. Put in my comma, 36,000. Next one. Again, I already know 45 times 8 is 360. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3,600,000. Great. And that is how we use the zeros trick. So for our final warm-up, I'm going to give you 1 more set of problems, and then you're going to solve them all by yourself. Okay, so go ahead, pause the video if you need to, solve those 4. Remember to start, find the product of 81 times 3, so you can do the rest quickly in your head using the zeros trick. Okay, I'm going to go over the answers. If you haven't solved them yet, you need to pause the video until you're done solving them. Okay, here we go. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 243. Now I'm going to use the zeros trick. So I'm actually going to copy these down because I know that all of my answers are going to be 243. Only the zeros are going to differ. So this one has 2 zeros. This one has 3 zeros. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's put in the commas correctly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's read all of these out loud to practice reading numbers correctly. So either listen to me and repeat or read with me. 243. 24,300. 243,000, 24,300,000. If you got all those correct by yourself, give yourself a 4 out of 4. And that concludes our zeros trick warm-up. Great job.